What was the biggest transformation for you? The biggest net positive of this experience of really investing in your health and prioritizing your self-care more?
I would say confidence, like not only in like how I feel about myself, like the outside appearance, like I lost weight and I feel great now, but it was more like the confidence and like my ability to be able to do it. Like you kind of gave me those tools to work with. And now I'm like confident in my ability to do it myself. Like before, I was not confident at all with my diet, which is partially the main reason why I reached out in the first place. But
Mm.
now, like knowing like I'm capable of doing that, like I know how to take care of myself. I can listen to my body, and I know like when I'm tired, like when I need to rest instead of like going to try to go work out or something, or like when I eat something I shouldn't have, like my body doesn't agree with it, and I know that now. And so just like confidence and being able to be more self-aware of my
Totally.
choices and how it's going to affect like not only me physically but mentally as well, like brain fog, or if I'm going to feel tired or depressed after eating that, or yeah, it's just I would say confidence and being self-aware.
Yeah, and you're just like you're internally motivated to make these choices for yourself, and you can have that foresight, and know the consequences of that choice before you do it, right? And I
Hmm.
think that people are so focused on the weight loss, but that's actually the easy part. The hard part is being able to adapt to different environments, to have the tools when
And keep
you're
up those healthy habits, like
yeah. You lost loved ones, right? You've gone through a lot since
mhm.
you started this. And there were plenty of opportunities where you could have just said, screw it. I'm stressed, I'm sad, I'm just going to revert back to my old ways. But you figured out a way to enjoy the process and to create systems that make this all sustainable and worth it and enjoyable too. So that like this is your new default. There isn't that option
Mhm.
to go back to the old ways where you're running through a drive-through or ordering pizza, even during the most difficult times. And that is empowering.
Yeah, it's like breaking those old toxic habits that at the time seemed like impossible breaking those, but once you break them, it's like impossible to go back really, because you're like, I don't want to feel like that again. Like I don't ever want to feel like that again. And so for the first time, you're like, okay, I can do this. Like I feel good now.
And enjoy it.
Hmm.
Healthy food
Yes.
can be delicious, right? And the fact that our taste buds change, I mean, we don't,
Yeah.
our cravings change, like we crave healthier foods. I mean, when people are relying on willpower and restriction, like those things don't change. We still crave sugar and, we're not craving those nutritious foods. But when you take this approach, it is a lot it is a lot just more enjoyable, which makes it more sustainable for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think I would actually like enjoy taking care of myself. Like I thought it was going to be such a chore, and it's really not. And I remember, I think it was like one of our first few sessions, but I told you like I just wasn't feeling good. And I remember you said like food is a medicine that you put in your body, and like what you put into it, like makes you feel good or it doesn't. And so that's something like I seriously say that out loud at least once a week. Like I'm
Yeah.
always like, what you put into your body like determines how you're going to feel. And I just never thought of it as like a medicine, but it really is.
Yeah, yeah. It can be our poison or it can be our medicine. And it is
Hmm.
totally up to us to break down those barriers and change, so that we can literally transform our lives. So I'm so happy that you did
Hmm.
reach out. And I'm so grateful for you and for this relationship that has flourished as a result of all this. And
Hmm.
yeah, like I always say, I have just absolutely zero doubt in your ability to succeed and just continue to thrive, feel better.
That's why I was like, you've become like one of the most like positive influences in my life. Like I know when something happy happens or when something sad happens, I'm like, I'm gonna text you because like you always know just what to say, and like you've just been like that positive go-to for me for the last few years, like not just health wise, but just in general. And so it's been like just such a blessing for me.
I know it has been such an amazing surprise. And the fact that you were my first client and now, I have a friend out of it and yeah, someone to turn to when I have exciting news or something going on. Like
Hmm.
it's priceless. So again, I'm just so glad that you had faith in me and that you just took that leap and that we both have grown as a result.